Hello, welcome to your tarot forecast for the month of April. For these readings, I will be doing the calendar spread using the classic Rider-Waite-Smith deck. I'm using a smaller deck version because I will be laying out 30 cards corresponding to the 30 days in April, and I wanted to get all of the cards in the shot. I haven't yet done this type of spread for my channel, but I use it often in my personal readings, and it's one of my favorites to do. So then I will also pull a card from the Fairies Tarot Oracle deck and also a card from the Goddess deck for any supplemental messages. Okay, so let's get started with your readings. Libra, let's see what April has in store for you. All right. There we go. The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. And it's okay if you can't see all of these right away. I will be lifting them up as I go through talking about each day. And also I will take a photo of the spread so that you can take a screenshot of the video, or you can pause it if you want to go back and refer to it later. And I'll probably put that at the end of the video. Okay, here we go. There's 29 and 30. Okay, so I'm going to start with the shadow card. We have the Seven of Cups. This is usually about decisions that we need to make and not exactly knowing what decision to make because there are so many options, wanting to make the best choice, obviously, but maybe not having enough information for one. So it's using more of like your gut feeling. Since it is cups, it's like your feeling. Also, it could be fantasies, dreams, illusions, maybe kidding yourself on something. So it's like, what do you really need to get clear about? This can be like just a generally like unfocused energy that it's like asking you to remain focused, be cut out distractions or escapist type tendencies, escapism type things. All right, so that's sort of the theme of the month, and we'll go ahead and look into that. It looks like it's a very people-oriented month. There's other people involved. So you have the Knight of Swords, first energy that comes in, fast and furious. This card has come up for about, I think, every sign so far, and we are in a Mercury retrograde period right now where there's miscommunications, misunderstandings, misinformation. There could be frustrations, impatient energy. That's what's showing up for you. So if this isn't you having these qualities, it's like avoid other people with this, right? Avoid overly opinionated people. Slow down. Take things easy. Take things as they come. Okay, try not to push or force anything. Try to avoid arguments that are useless, really, with other people. Okay, just be very aware of that energy, like how you're coming across to other people and, not engaging with other people that, make you feel disrespected in any way with what they say or how they say it. Right. So looks like you're defending yourself here. This is like you're putting up boundaries. You're trying really, really hard to maintain boundaries, but it just looks like it's an uphill battle with this person or whatever situation is here. It's like, you know what? If you are put in a position where you have to defend yourself, you should probably just remove yourself from that situation or that person. Okay, it's like, don't like waste your time. Looks like you are the Queen of Wands, so she's good at boundaries. Generally, she's good at sticking up for herself, but it just looks like you're in a situation here starting the beginning of April that it could be a misunderstanding. And it's like, then it becomes an argument, then it becomes a huge thing, and it's like it was just really a misunderstanding. So wanting to avoid that, being clear, giving people the benefit of the doubt, fine. But the Queen of Wands is very confident. You're very confident in your position. Okay. So, it's also, if you are the Queen of Wands, then you are holding this this wand here to defend yourself. So it's just showing more of that energy. Looks like here's the King of Swords. So I'm seeing the characters now play out with this. The Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. You know, he can overstep his boundaries. I feel like this person's a little bit temperamental, and it could be like a temporary thing where he's being temperamental, but it just looks like not reacting would be the best thing for you. It looks like you really want to prove a point and maybe tempted to do that. So possibly it might be in your best interest to not to, but it looks like both of you learned something from it. The Hierophant is lessons learned, right? So you guys both get the point. And it looks like then what precedes that is like, what follows that is then you're taking some time out, you know, to be silent, think, reflect. You have another reflection card here. 2 days is probably good. 3 days is probably not good. At that point, you're just overthinking things. So be aware of that. You know, you don't want to, you want to do something that gets you out of your mind on Sunday. But it just looks like right now you're processing that. Whatever happened, this learning lesson with this person, looks like you got it. You got the spiritual lesson from it, okay? And it's up to you then to decide whether or not you're going to continue with that, overthinking it. It looks like the best thing to do is just move on, right? Moving forward, you're leaving the drama, the ups and downs of the past, to leaving that behind for something much better, something much easier. Looks like you're then rewarded when you do, right? Ace of Pentacles is a new thing. It looks like in this case, it could be a new person, right? King of Pentacles is this pentacle. It's like a new person coming into your life, or there's something to be had with the King of Pentacles, which is like business, right? So it's like you're then focusing on what gives you what you want, what is actually constructive, right? Then it looks like after this little windfall of like, oh yes, something good comes in. It looks like then you're feeling much more inspired. You're feeling much more in control, and you're moving forward. You're like, you know, you've learned the lesson, you've moved on. Now you're accomplishing other goals. So you have a new goal. You're very focused. You're very motivated. You're very determined. I like that you have another pentacle card here. Saturday, it looks like more opportunities coming in that follows this. Okay, so it looks like a person that may be, you know, showing up again as this pentacle person that's helpful, or, you know, this is the student card, so it's like you're maybe learning something new, so balancing like work with play, and like you're learning something that's fun, and maybe like something that would, you know, help bring in more balance to your life, right? Either way, it just looks like there's news of something good coming here. That's interesting. I'm seeing something, okay, as we progress. So the Temperance is bringing two things together, right? Two equal but opposite forces. So I see the Ace of Pentacles followed by the King of Pentacles here. Then I see the Page of Pentacles followed by the Queen of Pentacles then. So you're seeing a pattern. Whereas like there's an offer of something, and then there's a person, there's an offer of something, and then there's a person, but it feels like you may be the Queen of Pentacles, this person may be the King of Pentacles, or vice versa. But you know what? Either way, it just looks like now the relationships, or this relationship, is more grounded. It's more productive. It's more positive. It's more beneficial. You're on the same page. So I see that it's sort of, I see like the broad sweeps here of like misunderstandings, coming to a balance, moving on, finding something productive to do, seeing your goals through. You're still putting in the work and effort. Okay, another karmic lesson for you here. Then after the Queen of Pentacles, it looks like feeling shut out, feeling isolated, feeling like you're then not getting support. Everything that comes to fruition then is followed by something that is equal but opposite, and so on. And it's like it's a pattern, it's a cycle. So we see like these larger cycles. Here you're not really being fed emotionally, spiritually, financially, whatever this is. It's like you're not getting enough. I see a little bit of a fear of lack of resources and money. So okay, just be patient with that. Be patient with the process, because Pentacles tend to move slowly. Fire moves quickly. And it just looks like you're not, maybe you're fearful that it's not unfolding fast enough. whatever that is. But I see you having to get over this sort of midweek. What would this be? The 17th to 18th. Okay. Then it's followed by 2 aces. See, Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. So it's like you get a new feeling about something and then you act on it. And you're starting something new. There's a beginning. So I see you actually initiating. You're in the initiation role to like follow your inspirations, follow like these gut feelings, being very clear and focused. Actually, this really comes back to this now, doesn't it? So having a lot of options, a lot of these cup options, going with following your heart, following your gut, and then being very clear and decisive and being able to focus and concentrate. That's these 2 energies together. It's like, you know what? You've now picked a cup. You've picked an option. You're going to stick with it. You're going to move forward. How is it going to unfold? We don't know yet. This weekend, the 3rd weekend, it looks like you're the Hangman. So you're waiting for things, you know, it's probably just a good day to hang out, really do nothing. Then you've got the Queen of Swords. All right, so then there's like, you know what? I see this as being like you moving forward with your plans, you having like a strategy then. So you have like a new decision that you've gone with. You've taken a little bit of time out to sort of plan your next steps, right? And because of that, it looks like you then are feeling very confident in your decisions, feeling very secure, very stable. And I see this as actually was a really good choice for you. It was a good decision that you made that brings you security, brings you more rewards. There's group involvement. So you're reaching other people like in your community and abroad, right? So this could be like, you know, other countries, you know, or other parts of the country or other parts of the state or wherever. So it's like, I see this expanding, it having like a ripple effect on whatever you start here that makes you feel secure. And it's for the benefit of others and the world. This is really good. All right, so then you have a little bit of fears about how this is about your luck and moving forward. The devil always represents fears. It's the shadow side. It's feeling of restriction, feeling of limitation, but it's saying really anyone that would be getting in your way to stop you is you, because the Wheel of Fortune is open here. So you have the World, the Devil card, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, you know what, just get out of your own way. Don't have any attachments to the outcome. And it looks like it moves along nicely then. Then you've got a new energy coming in. So you have the messenger of the element followed by the character of the element. So you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles followed by the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Now you've got the Page of Wands, which is the messenger of the fire element, bringing in the court person, the King of Wands. Okay, so there's a new energy. There's a fiery energy. This feels a lot more dynamic. It feels a lot more movable, feels faster as well. So I was saying here, be patient with that process. Do nothing, plan your next steps. It all unfolds the way it should. Okay, so this is news, communication, messages. Looks like you're going to be hearing from the King of Wands. So he comes in this last weekend. King of Wands energy. And it looks like you continue the discussion. The Page of Swords is just more information. You're looking out, again, being focused. Looks like this person, sort of helps you along and sort of helps you keep on track is the sense that I'm getting. Page of Swords is looking out for new opportunities. It's also the spoken word. It's a dialogue that you're having with this person. Okay. It's interesting that you have all 3 queens, and you have 3 queens and 3 kings. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. No cups, people. Isn't that interesting? The King and the Queen of Cups are MIA for you this month. You know why? Because you are to be the King and or Queen of Cups. If you have all these cups in front of you, it's like you then are the one who's following your intuition. You're following your gut feeling. You're following your heart. So you're playing that role. Okay. What other message comes up for Libra? Three of Winter. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation, sadness that will heal with time. Okay, so I'm seeing the sadness here, and I'm seeing this is the Three of Swords card, which is the Three of Swords card here, Wednesday the 18th. It looks like it's nothing to fear. It looks like a karmic situation. It does indicate love, since Ace of Cups is next to it, or just your heart feeling, like what you love, who you love, that sort of thing. Reaching out to others for comfort and love. Okay, I am seeing like a lot of people that I was mentioning. It's going to be a very social month. It looks like somebody might end up disappointing you, but it just looks like, you know, something that will be healed with time. And I just want to just put your attention to that time, since this card does correspond with that. Maybe it's a significant day or a couple of days. Okay. Sometimes also the Three of Swords can indicate having to make a decision, a head decision or a heart decision, right? Because the heart is like the cups. It's what you're feeling, right? It's love. It's all of that. Swords is your head. It's the most logical thing. So sometimes there's a difference between following your head and your heart, right? And I see that with the two cards that follow the Three of Swords, Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, following your heart or following your head. Looks like you take some time out to maybe decide what it is. Maybe you go with your head. What's the smartest thing to do? Not what you want to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what Goddess is with you this month, Libra, and what she has to say. Chang-O, Queen of the Moon. Celebrate your femininity with pride. All right. Okay, Libra, this was your general reading for April. If you liked it, leave a like. If you like the content, please subscribe. And if you want a personal reading with me, please visit my website, SunGoddessAshley.com. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Take care and be well.